So these are some of the YouTube titles that really annoy me. 5 style tips to look younger. Stop wearing this in your 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, whatever. Fashion over 40, 50, 60. Really? When not to shop over 50? Come on. 10 fashion mistakes that make you look older. And welcome to my channel. I'm Andri. Welcome to All Things Too Old. What is it? Mutton dressed as lamb? You still got long hair at that age? A miniskirt at 57? No, that's far too much makeup. You shouldn't be wearing thick Estee Lauder foundation at your age. It makes you look older. Have we had any of these things? Oh, wait a minute, bikini. Wearing a bikini at 57 years of age, and oh my goodness me, you're on YouTube at your age? Are you ready to get started? Before we get into all of that, I invite you to subscribe if you haven't already. A thumbs up, comments, and all of that helps the channel. Right. Go grab yourself your favourite beverage and light your candle, get your feet up, let's chit chat. I want to hear all your views on being too old for this, that and the other in the comments. Cheers. Far too old to be drinking as well, you know. Okay, so the idea from this video came, well actually, it wasn't, the idea didn't come from this, but this inspired me to just make the video because I have been thinking about this for a while, because all those titles that I spoke about really do annoy me. Actually they do. When I see them pop up on my YouTube feed, I'm like, you are kidding me. Why do people watch these videos? Come on. Anyway, so the inspiration came to make me actually get off my backside and make this video was Michaela. She was doing a chit chat video. I will link her video in my description box. So she was doing a chit chat, get ready with me. By the way, she's a lot younger than me. And the subject, she started talking about, you know, are you too old to be wearing a certain amount of makeup? She spoke about her mum cutting her hair at a certain age, like her mum cut her own hair at a certain age because she felt she was getting too old to have long hair. You know, she was talking about ageism, things that we should and shouldn't be doing at a certain age. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. Right, for those of you that know me know that I do, people, what I like to do. Here I am uploading videos at this grand old age. I started at this grand old age doing videos. I didn't start when I was a wee young thing. I didn't even know what YouTube was until I was in my very late 40s. When I started researching Chanel bags, I discovered YouTube. And here I am now. Okay, what does dressing for your age mean? Because let's face it, at the end of the day, right, there's no shops that say only for 50-year-olds, only for 60-year-olds, only for 30-year-olds or whatever. I've never seen that. It doesn't have an age on labels, only children's labels. You only have an age on children's labels. In department stores, you know, in shops, whatever, you have like, maybe sometimes you have a teenage department, you have baby shops, yes, I agree with all that. But, you know, you don't have, you know, there's not a department that says this is for 50-year-olds or for 60-year-olds or for whatever. Now, we all in our heads have an idea of, we all have in our own heads clothing that we think, oh, that's for that age group, that's in our heads, and for everybody that's different, right? We all have an opinion. Okay, I'm not going to say that doesn't happen, but for me, dressing for my age, what it means for me is to dress appropriately for me, for the situation, for my style, for my body shape. That's how I dress. When I look at an outfit, that's what I'm looking at. I'm not looking at it and think that a 57-year-old shouldn't be wearing that. I think I shouldn't be wearing that, or I should be wearing that for me. That's what I look at. I know when I put something on and I feel that's not appropriate, you know, I would wear, I mean, I wear mini skirts and I wear mini skirts, and I think mini skirts look amazing for me and look amazing for me for my body shape. My body shape suits a mini skirt. It just does. I've got good legs. Listen, people, I know what's good on me. I know what suits me. But I personally wouldn't feel comfortable wearing a crop top, a mini skirt and going out like that. I would wear a crop top underneath something like this, as you can see. Okay, so you can see that there is a cropped top between there and there. I would wear that happily because I feel that's covering it up. But I am dressing for me. I am dressing for what makes me feel comfortable. I dress when I look in the mirror. I feel happy at what I see. And like I said, I'm dressing for my shape. So all of those things make me feel confident. If I look at myself and I feel comfortable and I look good and what I see I like, then that makes me feel confident. And all of that, the confidence makes you look good to everybody else. I think confidence is the biggest thing. So that's, for me, that's what dressing for my age means. It's nothing to do with the number 57. It's just how it makes me feel. Because at the end of the day, right, what does 57 mean? What does 57 mean? I mean, who said that a 57-year-old should look this way or dress this way? Where does it say? Where? Apart from all these people that say dress like this to look 10 years younger because that's what's in their head, or that's how they see it. That's not how I see it, okay? My style is totally different to that person on YouTube. My style is probably totally different to your style, lifestyle, body shape. We've all got to learn to do what suits us, you know, what we see as suiting us, because that's going to make us feel comfortable, that's going to make us feel happy, and that's going to give us confidence. You know, when we refer to dressing for your age, it's often referred to as somebody dressing younger, you know, more youthful than their age, whatever that means. That's just whatever's in that person's head. That's what it's referred to, and that's their opinion, because that's in their head how they see a 57-year-old should dress, a 50-year-old should dress, and my opinion of that is totally different. In the same way, it can work in reverse. In the same way that I may look at somebody, because my picture of how a 57-year-old should dress may be different. I may look at somebody and think, oh, they're dressing too old for the age. So it can work that way as well, because my picture of a 57-year-old is me, because the only picture I see of that I know of a 57-year-old is me. That's who I know as a 57-year-old. To me, this is what a 57-year-old should look like. In the same way, you know, some people, a lot of people will say to me when they first meet me and age comes up, I'm very proud of my age, you'll probably know because I mention it on every video, but right, people will very often say to me, oh, you don't look 57. They're surprised when I say I'm 57. They're surprised when I say I'm a yiayia, a grandmother. That's because they have a picture in their head of what a 57-year-old should look like, of what a grandmother yiayia should look like. That's their picture. That's what they assume a 57-year-old should look like, okay? In the same way, when these people say, you know, dress like this, don't wear this at that age, I just say it and it annoys me, people. It really it infuriates me when somebody says, do this, don't do that, dress like this, dress like that, 10 things that make you look this, that. See all these videos? They really, they do annoy me. I think I did one actually, because it was the going thing about I can't remember what it was. I'm sure I did one. Was it about the Chanel brooch? That's a very popular video, by the way. There you go. 10 ways to make, I can't remember. Anyway, we're not talking about that now. So back on, you know, 57 and how people perceive a 57-year-old to look like. So that's what's in their head that a 57-year-old should look like. In my head, a 57-year-old looks like this, okay? I decided to make this video. I thought I would search the title, you know, dressing for your age and all that. And honestly, some of the things that were coming up were things like, don't wear crop trousers because they can make your legs look shorter. Does that not depend on the length of your legs? Does that not depend on your shape, not your age? And I think, are people actually believing this? Are people watching these things and listening to people talking nonsense? And I just can't. So, I basically, as you can see, I wear lots of makeup. I love makeup. What's the point of putting a bit of makeup that looks as if you haven't got makeup on? Okay, it's supposed to enhance. Makeup enhances you. There's times, this is what I'm saying, you dress appropriately to this situation. I am not going to go to the gym with a full face of makeup like this, am I? Will I go to the shops? Well, if I'm sitting here making a video and I've put all this makeup on and I'm going to go to the shops, I'm not going to sit and take my makeup off because somebody's going to think, why is she wearing this makeup in Aldi's? No, people. No, I'm not going to do that. But I'm not going to specifically put all this makeup on to go to Aldi's. You know, I dress to suit me. I dress for my comfort, for my ease. That's for me, that's what dressing for your age is, honestly. So I mentioned on my Instagram that I was going to make this video, and I had one of my friends on my Instagram, Maria, and she says to me, oh, I can't wait for you to make this video. She says, can't wait, I get that all the time. I'm going to be 58 next month. I wear what I like and I don't care. Mwah. See, that's what we should all be doing. And I said, so, oh, let me know if there's anything you want me to discuss. And she then, in return, said, how do you respond to people who say, wow, you don't act like almost 60-year-old, and Nonna of 8, because she has 8 grandchildren, laugh out loud, even though it's a compliment, it's still annoying. Right, how would I act? How would I react to that? Well, like that, I have people that are really quite surprised when I say I'm a yiayia, a grandmother. But right, I need to add here as well, right, because I've always had that response to when I say that, if on the rare occasion I don't get that response of, oh wow, you don't look old enough, right, contradicting myself now, right, you don't look old enough to be a gran, I'm disappointed if I don't get that response now, because I've always had that response that when somebody doesn't say that to me, I'm like, oh my god, why are they not saying that to me, you know, when they don't act surprised? Because in their head, okay, in their head, this is what a grandmother looks like. It's what it goes back to what I said earlier on, you know, it's the picture of what we have in our heads, you know. I remember actually years and years and years ago, I'm not going to say who it was a family member. I said I'd had the children at the time, but I had my children very young. I was probably in my early 30s. And as I think I mentioned, I was looking for a bikini. And this person said to me, a bikini? You're still wearing a bikini? And I'm like, yes. My mum wore bikinis. My mum, I rarely remember my mum wearing a swim costume. She did wear some swimming costumes, but my mum always wore a bikini as well. And I'm like, yeah. And I found that such a strange comment even then. Here I am, people, 57, wearing a bikini, very proud that I'm wearing a bikini, because I'm wearing something that I think I look good in, I feel good in. So, and I want a proper tan. Basically, that's what makes me feel comfortable. So, yeah. So, how would I respond? Oh, utterly people. How would I respond? I normally say, thank you very much. That's it. When somebody says, I go, oh, really? Oh, that's so nice of you to say. Oh, really, do you think? That's how I respond. Yeah, that's how I respond. I just, what am I going to say? Oh, that's why I just do that. Does it annoy me? No, not at all. It annoys me more if they don't say it. Listen, like I said once before, my grandson once turned around and said to his mum, my daughter-in-law, why is Yaya not fun on YouTube the way she is when in real life? Yaya is so much more fun in real life because he knows how silly I can be. And people that really know me know what I'm a I don't care type of person. You know, I'm about having fun, and that's what you learn at this age. You're grateful to be this age at 57. I'm not going to worry about what people think of me because of what I'm wearing. As long as I feel comfortable, that's what matters. I'm not going to worry about what everybody else thinks, and that's the advantage of being this age. You stop caring what other people think. You know, if you don't like me, that's your problem. That's fine. You don't have to like me. For me, it's about having fun, to have a laugh, okay? And people that know me know that. I'm grateful for this age. I'm surrounded with friends and family members that, you know, they've got big issues going on in their life, and I just appreciate every day, and I'm going to have fun wearing the things that I want to wear. And I'm going to tell you something here that my mum used to always say to me. Wear the things now, enjoy them now that you want to wear them. Because she says to me, there's going to come a time in your life when you're not going to be bothered. You're not going to care about fashion and clothes and things like that. Enjoy them now, she says to me. Have fun now. Wear what you want to wear. And on that note, I'm going to say cheers. Thank you very much for watching, and if you would like to see more videos from me, I'm going to link one here, and if you're not already subscribed, it's the A right here. Let me know what you think in the comments.